Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after taking Game 1, our Jays are looking for the series win in Game 2 of this 3-game series against the, technically homeless Athletics. Jays will be sending Jose Barrios to the mound to go up against Jeffrey Springs. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Jose Barrios. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One down.
Shortstop,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Inside, almost got him. Wilson over at first with one away. And that's outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, catcher,
2
Shea
on, 1 out.
Langoliers.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. Santander gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Batting fifth,
Mission accomplished
center
there
fielder,
as he picks up the
JJ
RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, left field, down the line. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
96,
Didn't try to do
third
too
baseman,
much with it.
Gio
Just a really
Urshela.
controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Gio Urshela steps in. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the inning.
Wild, wild child fighting for she hit the block. Body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her.
Back here at Rogers Center. And our pitcher tonight, Jeffrey Springs. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now for the Jays, Lawrence Butler.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Goes down looking.
Batting second.
Bull Bichette up to the dish.
Bichette.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. So he goes yard to left. His 16th homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gabriel Moreno next up for the... that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hot shot to third. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Zach Geloff. 2 down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. That one missed. Tied up here in the early going.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob
Wilson now at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Berrios checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Chopped out towards short. Bichette in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the second. Down the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Inside. 2-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Now a chance for Will Wagner. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. All set for the start of the inning, and here is Brent Rooker. Rooker recently taking home Player of the Month honors. The 1-1 on the ground, and it goes just foul. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. 1 out, bases empty.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. This is J.J. Bleday.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
And delivers outside.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Tap dances out of the way of that one. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Line drive, and that's just foul. Liner caught it second. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now Anthony Santander. Next offering is fouled back. Bichette leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. There's a swing and a drive. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. Next one misses. 2-1. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Davis Schneider. High fly ball out to left field on Duhar. Under it. And the inning is over. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Gio Urshela.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ball to strike, the pitch. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-4. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Foul ball there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the A's.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, first
Nice
baseman,
line drive to
Tyler
the pull side,
Soderstrom.
met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom. Next offering is in for a strike. Andujar at first, one gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. To the right side, Geloff. Over to first.
That's an out.
2 gone. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul. And that skips in the dirt.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. That one to first. Guerrero takes it himself. Out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Right down the chute. It's 2-2.
You come into the game knowing that Unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Now pitching for the
Michel
A's.
Otañez
Number
gets handed the rock
47.
out of the pen.
Well, he's been
Michel
hit pretty hard at times
Otañez.
this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Bo Bichette digs in
Lead
now.
off for the Jays. Shortstop, Bo
Well, I'll say this as a former
Bichette.
position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the
Now
running
batting,
game down.
The first baseman.
Base is
Get
empty,
out of
one
there.
away.
Go
Last
Arrow.
half of inning number
Junior.
5. Next offering is down low. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony
He's not going to get cheated up there.
Santander.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering misses. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it pretty well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Martinez.
Next offering is downstairs.
3-1.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He
Now
went with the
batting,
off-speed
catcher,
and walked the
Gabriel
hitter. Man, you got to
Moreno.
challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that ends the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mark Leiter Jr.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And now,
Leading off
J.J.
for the
Bleday.
Athletics. Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Gio Urshela to the
Urshela.
plate. The Blue Jays up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Urshela is out.
Now batting,
Here's George
right fielder,
Springer.
George
Hey, man, 4
Springer.
pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Schneider brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the
Back down for the
Athletics.
bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new
48.
pitcher on the mound, T.J. McFarland. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Well, one-run
Leading
game,
off for
and
the
now for the Jays,
left
Davis
fielder,
Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one in the air center field. 1 away. Andres
Now
Jimenez
batting.
next up for the Blue
Second
Jays.
baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Not
2-1.
close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's
Ball
down
three.
and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this
Now
one.
batting.
Just one of those seeing
Third
high base
baseman,
hits through the
Will
infield. It just kind of
Wagner.
rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And
He's
he's
safe.
back in safely. Jimenez, the base runner at first with 1 out. At the plate, Will Wagner. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So up next for
Now
Toronto,
batting,
Lawrence
center
Butler.
fielder, Lawrence Butler.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the
Jays.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Jimmy
93.
Garcia.
And he's been
Jimmy
really shutting down
Garcia.
hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
the A's,
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And he chases that one. And there are 2 down. Zach
Now
Gallo
batting,
up next for
second
the
baseman,
A's.
Zach Gallo.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Way
2-2.
inside, gets out of the way. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Floro.
Now
He's
pitching
making
for
his
the
second
Athletics.
appearance of the season.
Number 55. Dylan Floro.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder,
off for
Lawrence
Toronto.
Butler.
Center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. Floro delivers. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Bo Bichette.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs,
The
base is
first
empty.
baseman,
And now the first baseman,
Vladimir
Vladimir Guerrero
Jr.
Jr. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield
Now
for the
batting,
knock. When
the
it's
right
hit that hard,
fielder,
it makes it
Anthony
very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Anthony Santander.
Ball, no.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, a great flip. Nicely done for the out.
Now
Welcome
pitching
back,
for
and a
the
new
Blue
arm on the
Jays.
mound to start the 8th. Zach
Number
Jackson.
61.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the number
Leading
2
off
hitter,
for the
Jacob
Athletics,
Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
That's down and in. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And it's caught for the out. And now Brent Rooker.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm just a simple man.
Now pitching for
Back
the A's.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
24.
bottom of the 8th, Tyler Ferguson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for
J.D.
the
Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, base is empty. Davis Schneider will hit next.
Davis Schneider.
Swings through that one out in front that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Grounds one to short. To first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
We're back,
for the Blue
and on the
Jays.
mound is the closer, Jeff
Number
Hoffman.
23.
Definitely a guy that
Yeah.
pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And now
Leading
here
off
is
for the
J.J.
A's,
Bleday.
Infielder J.J. Bleday.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the A's, Gio Urshela. In there, sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
And the
right
batter
fielder,
now,
George
George Springer. Swings through that.
1-2.
The A's down to their final strike. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is exactly what this team needed to do. Take the first couple of games of this series, really take some of the pressure off, but when you're in this position, you have an opportunity to go for the jugular, and you want to do just that. Important to come out in Game 3, win that one, then you'll be looking very closely at a 4-game sweep.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, a good come from behind victory after having a rough start. Let's have a look at the box score. So we got a few hits for Toronto. Bichette going 1 for 4. Guerrero 1 for 3 with a walk. Santander 1 for 3 with a walk. Martinez got 2 hits, 2 home runs, going 2 for 3, plus a walk. And Moreno 1 for 4, and Jimenez going 3 for 3 tonight. As for the pitching, Barrios had a rough start at the beginning, but then he settled down, giving up 4 runs off of 6 hits and a walk, and accumulating 7 strikeouts in 5 innings, and then the bullpen came in and just shut everything down, giving up 0 hits. And with the win, the Jays' record improves to 32-26 as the Jays take over first place in the American League East. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game. As the Jays go for the series win, as I realize this is a 4-game series, not a 3-game series.